Now the students, next topic is electric power, and it is represented with the letter P. Means power means rate of doing electrical work, that is known as electric power. Means work done upon time taken. You can write it P is equal to W upon T. So electric power is equal to electrical work done upon time taken. P is equal to W upon T. So the SI unit of power is, I am just writing here, power or electrical power P, SI units. SI units power, that is equal to watt, and it is represented by letter W. Then work done, everybody knows work done, W, the SI unit is joule. J, time, everybody knows the SI unit is seconds. It is represented with S. So 1 watt is equal to 1 joule upon 1 seconds. Clear? 1 watt is equal to 1 joule upon 1 seconds. Power SI unit watt. Then work done joule, time seconds. Now just now we have done power is equal to work done upon time, and this work done is equal to electrical energy consumed, that is E upon T, and we have done that E, that is equal to I square R T upon T. This just now we have done this thing, I square R T. So I square R T, T and T get cancelled. So P is equal to I square R. Power, when current and resistance is given, power can be calculated by this. P is equal to I square R. And we have done V is equal to IR and I is equal to V upon R. Clear? So put the value of I here. What you will get? P is equal to V square upon R square into R. So this and this get cancelled. So you will get V square upon R. So P is equal to V square upon R. Clear? This is another equation you get. P is equal to V square upon R, and this is another equation. This is R. Now again, according to Ohm's law, B is equal to IR, R is equal to V upon I, R is equal to V upon RI. Now we know that P is equal to I square R. Now put the value of R here. You will get I square B upon I, and this get cancelled. So you will get P is equal to V I. So the electric power is simply defined as the product of applied voltage and current flowing through the circuit. Clear? So the bigger unit of electric power bigger unit of electric power is R. One is kilowatt, and symbol is kW. Another is megawatt, and it is MW. So 1 kilowatt, that is equal to 1000 watt. Mean this is the relation between the bigger unit and the smaller unit. 1 kilowatt is equal to 1000 watt, which can be written as like this. How many zeros are there? 3. So 10 raised to power 3 watt. Then 1 megawatt, this is equal to 10 raised to power 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 watt. Or you can write it 10 raised to power 6 watt. Clear? Then the practical unit or the commercial unit of power. Commercial or practical unit. Practical unit of power means this is the unit which is used by the mechanical engineering students, because large machines are there. So the commercial or practical unit of power is horse power. And it is represented with letter HP. HP means horse power. So 1 horsepower, that is equal to 746 watt. So 1 watt is equal to 1 upon 746 horsepower. Clear? Commercial or practical unit of power, which is being used by the engineering students, mostly mechanical engineering students, that is horsepower. So 1 horsepower, that is equal to 746 watt, and 1 watt is equal to 1 upon 746 horsepower. Now just now we have done the relation between electrical energy and electric power. We have done that electrical energy is equal to power into time. Electrical energy, that is equal to power into time, and power is equal to electrical energy upon time. Now the commercial unit or Board of Trade, it is represent BOT. BOT means Board of Trade. Unit of electric energy, that is kilowatt hour, means kWh. The commercial unit or Board of Trade unit of electrical energy is kilowatt hour. Clear? Means 1 kilowatt hour means 1 unit. We are getting the electricity bill in our homes, na? And before sending the bill, the employee of the electricity board pay his bills to our village or city. Then he check the kilowatt hour meter. Kilowatt watt meter means the meter which is installed on the walls. Generally we keep on telling that this is a meter, electricity meter, but in the language of physics that meter is known as kilowatt hour meter. Clear? So the commercial unit by which the electrical energy consumed by your house, that is calculated in kilowatt hour. So 1 kilowatt hour means 1 unit, or 1 unit can be written as 1000 watt hour, because 1000, 1 kilowatt जो है that is equal to 1000 watt. So 1 unit can be written as 1000 watt hour. Then 1 kilowatt hour, you simply remember it, this is equal to 3.6 into 10 raised to power 6 joule. Clear? Clear? Now the next is parallel combination. Next topic is parallel combination. Means when we construct or build a new house, so we go for the wiring. Clear? So the wiring is done in parallel. In our house. Now how it is done? Just see to it. First of all, this is a sign of cell. Clear? The longer line is known as positive terminal. The smaller one is known as negative terminal. So positive, negative terminal matlab this is the potential difference. It is represent V. Now the current always flows from positive to negative. Don't forget, current always flows from positive to negative, and the electrons flows from negative to positive. Once again students, current always flows from positive to negative, and the electrons flows from negative to positive. Now the current is flowing like this. This is the junction. Junction means here we will connect 3 wires like this. Now when current reaches at this junction, let this junction is A. When reaches at this, the current will flow through this wire also, through this wire and through this wires. And then these are the appliances. ये आपका resistance है. And it is clear? The current which is coming from the battery, when it reaches at A, it is flowing this to this appliances and this appliances, and then coming back like this and reaches here at point B, and after that it combines here and then it flows to the negative terminal. Clear? Let I current is coming from the cell. when it reaches at point A, some of the current flow through this wire, and this wire. So let current I1 is flowing through this wire, current I2 is flowing through this wire, and current I3 is flowing through this wires. And let the resistance of this wire is R1, here it is R2, and here it is R3. Now the potential difference between A and B, it remains same only. Okay? When current divides, potential difference remain same. Now the total current, it is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Clear na? So we know that according to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. So I will be equal to V upon R. So I is equal to V upon R. So I1 will be equal to V upon R1, B upon R2 plus B upon R3. Clear na? I1 current is flowing through R1, I2 current is flowing through R2, I2 current is flowing through R3. So that is why I1 जो है that will be equal to B upon R1 according to Ohm's law, I2 will be equal to B upon R2, and I3 will be equal to B upon R3. So take V as common. What left? 1 upon R. B as common. 1 upon R1, 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. B and B get cancelled. We will get 1 upon R P parallel. P means parallel. This is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. This is the total resistance. Clear? Now students, the next is heating effect of electric current. For this, like, let heating effect of electric current. Heating effect of electric current. Just try to understand. Let this is a cell, this is the positive terminal, this is the negative, and this is the key. This point indicates that the key is inserted and the current is flowing through the circuit. Clear? So students, when the current flow through the wire na, it possesses electric energy. Electrical energy or electric energy. Electrical energy. Now due to resistance, some of the electrical energy changes into heat energy. Due to resistance, I am writing here. Due to resistance, electrical energy converted into heat energy. Clear? Like suppose battery gives 10 joule of electrical energy when the current is flowing through the circuit. Now due to resistance 2 joule of electrical energy converted into heat energy. energy. Clear? So 10 joule is the total energy, 2 joule is the heat energy, and what left? 8 joule. Means 8 joule plus 2 joule. 2 joule is the heat energy and 8 joule is the left electrical energy. It means that when the current flows through the circuit, it carries it with electrical energy. Due to resistance, some of the electrical energy changes into heat energy. Clear na? So when the current flows through the circuit, electrical energy जो है that is changes into heat energy. Now next is Joule's law of heating. Joule's law of heating. Joule's law of heating, you simply remember that Joule's law, heat produced. It states that heat produced, you can write it here. It states that heat produced is directly proportional to the square of the current. Heat produced, it is represented by the letter H. Heat produced is represented by the letter H. It is directly proportional to the resistance. Clear? Heat produced is directly proportional to the time. Means how much time the electricity is used. Now by combining 1, 2 and 3. By combining 1, 2 and 3, we get this is equal to I square R T. Clear? So it should be converted into some constant term. Since it is very negligible, you can simply write it H is equal to I square R T, and this is the Joule's law of heating. You simply remember this. What is Joule's law of heating? It states that heat produced is directly proportional to the square of the current, directly proportional to the resistance, directly proportional to the time. By combining, you will get H is equal to I square R T. H means heat produced, and this is the Joule's law of heating. Clear? Now the next is application of heating effect of electric current. It is incandescent lamps. A common electric lamp has tungsten filament placed in an inert gas like nitrogen or argon. You just remember this for the Google form. Final exams. Incandescent lamps contains tungsten filament placed in inert gases, and inert gases are nitrogen and argon, and closed by a glass valve. Okay. Tungsten has high melting point. Just learn this. Tungsten has a high melting point. When current is passed through it, it gets heated up to high temperature, which makes it glow and emit light immediately. Then another application of heating factor of electric current is electric iron, electric heater, electric oven, immersion rod, geyser, OTG, etc. Clear? So these are all the applications of this. Then carbon arc light of film projector, arc lamp and arc weldings. If high potential difference is applied across two electrodes having small gap between them. It is just like this. Two electrodes are there, and just see the potential difference is developed, means one is positive, another is negative. Positive negative means potential difference is developed. So when they are brought together, a spark occurs in their gap. A spark is occur in their gap. In a film projector, an arc is produced in gap between carbon electrodes, and this arc is used to produce bright light, which is used to project film in a cinema halls. The above principle is used in arc lamp also. Similarly, in arc welding, enormous heat is produced to melt and join metallic pieces. Now students, next is electric fuse. Electric fuse, you might have seen electric fuse. Student, you might have seen that sometime what happens, the light of your house does not work. What yours neighboring neighbors, they are using the light, what your household circuit, no light is there, because the fuse of your house get melted. Clear? So it is just like this. Fuse is just like this. This positive and negative terminal. It is fuse is made up of alloy of lead and tin. Alloy of lead and tin. Clear? This fuse wire जो है, it is made up of material of alloy of lead and tin, and its melting point is very low. Melting point is very low. Clear? When large amount of current flow through the circuit, it melt, or you can say that this wire get breaked. Clear? So it is basically a safety measures. Basically it is a safety measures. So you need to learn that fuse wire is made up of alloy of lead and tin, and its melting point is very low. Clear? Then different types of fuse are available in the market. The most common of all is known as KitKat. It consists of porcelain base containing female contacts. The top portions contains male contacts and fuse wire. A more reliable type of fuse is HRC fuse, high rupturing capacity fuse. This is a KitKat. Female base, male cover, contact, fuse wire and contact. And here it is a peep hole is there, HRC fuse. And this is a glass fuse. Fuse wire, glass tube. It is used in a circuit where high safety is required. A peephole on it is made to check whether the fuse has blown or not. This peephole. This fuse cannot be rewired and has to be discarded once it blows. Another type of fuse is miniature glass holder fuse. This one, which is used for the safety of appliances, which mainly handle small current, for example TV, tape recorder, etc. Now the next is current rating of fuse. Current rating of a fuse. Current rating of fuse means you need not to go through it. You simply remember it. The current rating of fuse is 5 ampere. Let. It means that only the 5 ampere current can flow through this current of this fuse wire. When the current exceeds the limit means if the current starts flowing more than 5 ampere, so what will happen? It melt or it break. So current rating of fuse means that the capacity of the fuse wire to draw the current up to the limits, that is known as current rating of the fuse. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.